All right, before I start the explanation on this video, I just want you to go through something real quick, okay? Get set up like you're gonna do a front squat or a back squat, okay? Put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, okay? And I want you to think about how your coach might tell you to take a big breath before you do your squat rep, okay? So go ahead and take a big deep breath and then hold it. And then do it again and then think about whether you're breathing into your chest or your belly. Okay, one more time. In. Okay, so I've found, when I was in college, I was told, take a deep breath and go. And I found that when I took a breath, that I took it into my chest, which all that does when you're squatting, when you take that big deep breath into your chest, hyperextends your back. Okay, so you can't just think when you are doing a squat, when you're doing a deadlift, RDL, Olympic lift, any of those movements that require you to brace properly. If when you did that exercise, you breathed more into your chest than your belly, you've got to really think about it every single time you do a belly breath, okay? So now I clarify with my athletes, take a belly breath, not just taking a breath, okay? As you do that, it really should be a breath into your belly, but it also should be expanding your sides, okay? One way that you can try this out to test to see how good you are at it is to grab a lifting belt, okay? Throw that on. I don't really encourage the use of a lifting belt unless you're using it for your really heavy sets, because all it does is increase your reliance on it. But it is good to help learn how to do a belly breath, okay? So get that thing on there nice and tight. Get set up like you would a squat. And then I want you to take a belly breath. Okay, when you do that, you should be pushing your abdomen into the belt both this way and that way. Okay, so that belly breath, I'm actively expanding that belt to push it out. Okay, really what this does, it just creates tension so that your spine stays more stable. So the more air you've got in there, the more stable it keeps your spine. A lot of people also, when they think about squatting, they think about bracing, which is good, but if you don't do that breath with it, then your spine's still really unstable. So you'll see a lot of people let their breath out, okay, squeeze nice and tight. And it's good to an extent because it's bracing, but you're also not filling your abdomen with air, which is what you really want to do in order to brace properly. Okay, so when I say take a belly breath, you're thinking about actively expanding your belly, pushing out right there, and then you would go through your squat rep, your deadlift, whatever it is after that. But you have to really, really think about it. Like I said, on that first exercise that I had you do, if you breathe more into your chest than your belly, then every single time you reset, every time you blow your breath out on a squat, deadlift, whatever it is, you have to reset properly by breathing into your belly and expanding out to the sides.